Hi, everybody. It's John at Third Street Antiques. Third Street Antiques in Puyallup, Washington. Hey, I'm here today in my workspace. It's in my garage. I wanted to give it kind of a Mr. Science feel. But when I look at the monitor, it looks more like a bad crafting show. I'm here today to answer a question that was sent in by one of our very loyal subscribers. His name is David, and he asked the question, what are blow molds? I thought that was a really good question because when I started looking into it, of course, I think of a blow mold as one of these. But did you know that this is a blow mold? I know. This is one of the most manufactured blow molds there is out there. And I picked this spot because I was going to do something like this. Here you go. Oh, and this is a blow mold, and this is a blow mold. And I guess I just did it, didn't I? Anyway. These and many other products are produced through a process called extrusion blow molding. And it works like this. There's a cooled mold, and it is together. Paraffin or plastic is shot down into the mold. Then air is blasted in there, and it pushes the plastic to the sides of the mold. The mold separates, the product is trimmed, falls down or goes on a conveyor belt, and the next one is produced, and it just goes on and on like that till they can produce hundreds of thousands of these or some of these. The idea came from glass blowing. They were watching people blow glass, and the next thing you know, somebody said, hey, we could do this with plastic. All year long, I'm on the hunt for these, the holiday blow mold. I love doing it, but I'm afraid that the days of me driving up to a garage sale and seeing them on the lawn and going up and saying, hey, how much are those? And they go, oh, I don't know, $1? And I get those. Oh, those were the days. They're gone forever because these have become so popular. And that is great too. I love that. So I have to pay a little bit more. You have to pay a little bit more. But look at them. Look at the designs that people have come up with in their yards. I just love it. So here's a brief history on the holiday blow mold. A man by the name of Don Featherstone in 1957 made a mold for the pink flamingo. And it became very popular. And he went to work for a company named Union Products. And he designed molds for all sorts of blow molds. And if you ever can find a Don Featherstone blow mold, boy, oh boy, that is the holy grail. Very, as we say in the Pacific Northwest, spendy, but if you're a collector, worth it. Like I said, I love the pink flamingo. I have a little stage I built right off my deck for a bunch of misfit light ups and blow molds that I keep going all year round. And as you might be able to see in that flower pot, there is a pink flamingo, and it is lit up because I drilled a hole in the side of him and shoved a light in there. Like a lot of vintage items, there are ways to identify holiday blow molds. You can usually look on the bottom or the back side, and there's an imprint. This one is TRI, and it says 1997. Now, don't scoff at 97. For some people, that was a long time ago. If you see a barcode on one, the barcode was made in the 1970s. But the ones you want to really look for, of course, Union, but I've never seen a Union one. But I did, here, excuse me a second. This is where everything falls down on my head. Off my shelf. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And I have his wife, I guess. I'm hoping they're married. Because they produced eggs. She's carrying some eggs. I'll show you a picture later. But down here, it has the Empire logo. and Empire is really the ones that are the most popular, but very sought after. And one of the obvious ways to identify an older holiday blow mold would be that it is a little scraped up and faded from the sun. Now, this can hurt your value, but it doesn't bother me a bit. I think they're all wonderful, and especially those that are a little faded and a little scraped up. It kind of, there's some history behind that, and you can think of how many times it was put out there in the yard or on the porch. It made everybody happy when they came for Christmas dinner, when they came trick-or-treating. It makes me so happy when I sell a blow mold to somebody and then they come back weeks later and they say, hey, remember you sold me that blow mold and I want to show you my display. And they pull out their phones and they show me pictures of their yard. And of course, they're just outstanding. And it just makes me so happy to think I contributed to that. Well, it's the end of October, and at 3rd Street Antiques, most of the Halloween blow molds have been sold. But at the end of October, a lot of Christmas blow molds start to trickle in. It's an exciting time, and I can't wait. I hope to see you down there, especially you blow molders looking for some goodies. They'll be there. I know they will. All right. I'm John, 3rd Street Antiques, Puyallup, Washington. If you're in the Tacoma, Washington area, we're in Puyallup. We're on 3rd Street, and we're right there in front of the Meeker Mansion. And I hope to see you soon down there. Bye. Hunt for these. The holiday blow mold. Glad they came up with this one, though. I love the pink flamingo. And I didn't know to make a mold for plastic that would be he didn't. So here's a brief history on the. Like I said, I love the pink flamingo. Like I said, I love the pink flamingo. And blow molds are starting to trickle into 3rd Street Antiques in Puyallup, Washington. And blow molds are starting to trickle in at 3rd Street Antiques in Puyallup, Washington. And I can't wait to see you there and show off all we've got. Blow molds are starting to trickle in at, this is just too much. Well, it's the end of October. Blow molds are starting to trickle in for Christmas and New Year's. Most of our October, and we at the end of October, and most of the Halloween blow molds have gone away and are on the end of October, and most of the Halloween weekend. And so that is it for today. Go blow molds. That means that Are you afraid to say Christmas? What's the matter with that? Now, those of us in the antique business think of these as blow molds, made for the holidays. Why did I say that? It's not on the script. Of course, it's made for the holidays. It's a snowman.